Yo, welcome back to another episode of the what? Mighty Verse, where culture, controversy, and bars collide, man. Before we get into the video, please leave a like before we even get started. Leave a like so we can get in the proper algorithm. You see the channel is growing, so thank y'all for who are leaving a like. Even if you leave a dislike, it's all good. That still helps in the case of the algorithm. As long as you vote, I'm all for it, you know what I'm saying? But in this video, we are talking about Drake versus Rob Markman. Rob Markman, if y'all not familiar with him, he's somebody who's definitely of the culture. He has his own channel, so if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. On that channel, he gives a thorough breakdown from and he reads reports and stuff. He does everything, I would say, in a manner of legitness. Nothing where's like fugazi. He does everything pretty much legit, just as what his title is. Like, he really went to school for journalism, so that's why I actually like watching Rob Markman's videos. And on this one, he's talking about, of course, the boy, and calling Rob Markman goofy for not remembering a lyric from Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying, the Cannon.
Wolf, I'm on that dry kush, but when it come to this paper, I stack bucks. You heard what I said? I can put you on your feet or put some money on your head. Life is not cheap. You're better off dead if you can't pay the fee. Shout out my nigga Fee. See, every nigga at the door don't get a key. Outside looking in. Now tell me what you see. This is about money. This is bigger than me. I told my homie, don't kill him. Bring the nigga to me. Listen, don't miss. You fucking with the hitman. Kidnap a nigga and make him feel like a kid again.
Well, and apparently I should hand the microphone to my daughter because she's doing the talking in the background. But you know what I'm saying, that this is what being an active dad is. Thank y'all for joining us on this journey. To the new subscribers, welcome. And without further ado, let's get into it. Drake versus Rob Markman. Know yourself. That's the lesson.
Hey, yo, what up? Welcome back. This is not a podcast. This is just my thoughts with Rob Markman. Yesterday was eventful, to say the least. I know we probably have a lot of new eyes on this channel, and welcome. And to the ones who come regularly, who subscribe, who comment regularly, who are helping me build this thing. Appreciate y'all. This is for y'all. This is a conversation, but this is for y'all. We talk about so much on this channel. Figured we speak on this too, so we're gonna run it down. Yesterday, a 2019 interview that I did with Tory Lanez got clipped and posted to a Lil Wayne fan page. It was an old show I had at Genius, for those that remember, called For the Record. I hadn't done that show since 2021, I think. Tory at the time had Chicks Take 5 out. So we talked about it and, you know, everything else that was kind of going on with him at the time. And for that show to end most episodes, I would aim to create this fan moment, right? With an artist. Like, I would ask my guests to just rap a verse that they love, so we're turning the artist into a fan, right? Like, just kind of showing the cyclical and communal nature of this and how we're all inspired by somebody. You know, I kind of wanted to make these things like viral breakout moments. I remember Rap City rapped Method Man, All I Need. That was her favorite verse. She rapped it top to bottom.
I want to say that right there is very important. Like, that's a great question to ask a rapper or artist, because everybody's inspired by somebody. And this particular clip, Tory Lanez was reciting, I believe it was Cannon by Lil Wayne. Yeah, it was Cannon, the song Cannon by Lil Wayne, a classic song. And he passed the mic, pretty much passed the baton to Rob Markman to finish the line at the very end of it, and he didn't, you know what I'm saying? But I think it was just more so I don't know, I don't want to make excuses or whatnot, but that's what we're here for. We're here to check this out. But I do like that this is something that he did with his artists, for them to rap a line that, or rap a verse that inspired them in their pen. Let's continue.
I remember Ice Cube rap some Chuck D. I remember Corday rap Nas. I remember he said, like, he was like in the first grade or something, and the teacher used to make them rap I Can or something like that. So, you know, it was this little segment at the end where I would just ask whoever the artist was, hey, just rap your favorite verse. like what comes to mind. And you know, it was meant to be fun. So Tory rapped Lil Wayne's verse from Cannon from Dedication 2. He did like this. Well. He didn't do like the Wayne.
My fault. Mine would definitely be a Lil Wayne verse as well from the Can't Feel My Face project. If you know, you know.
Flow though, he did like a dramatic reading of it, which was pretty funny and dope. So you know, he gets to the last bar and he throws it to me to finish the kidnap, make him feel like a kid again bar, and I fumbled it. I missed it. Yes, I know the verse. Yes, I know the tape. I bought Dedication 2 from Fulton Mall in Brooklyn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Remember when it came out? Shout to DJ Drama.
Now that's dedication. Ha ha ha. All right, that's a dad joke. But that was dedication to actually go and physically buy a mixtape. It says it's different. It's different, especially when you can get it for free on Dat Piff.
A classic tape. That's actually one of my favorite mixtapes of all time. But yeah, he gets to the last bar. He threw me the verse. I fumbled it. I missed it. I don't know what happened. It was 6 years ago. Who knows what happened, man? I was having an off day. The producer was in my ear. I don't know what happened, but he threw me the verse. The last line, I fumbled it. My mind was somewhere else, apparently. That's the story. Big reveal, right? So, you know, the Lil Wayne fan page that clipped the footage captioned it, me reciting Lil Wayne lyrics to my friend after a long night out. It's all fun. So a couple of people sent it to me, and we got it.
That's definitely me. I would bust out the daggone Lil Wayne verse in the heartbeat.
Good laugh about it and moved on, right? Then, you know, I was in Atlanta this weekend, and then so I'm in the airport waiting for my flight, and then I seen somewhere on social that Drake left a comment on the IG. Champagne Poppy on IG left a comment. So I go check the comment. So here's the comment. It says, "Of course this goof Markman couldn't finish the bar. ... Free Tory." Jokes. Like it's jokes. We joking now. A little bit of name calling. But we joking right now. Okay, we got jokes. I got jokes too.
Damn. Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that. I didn't see that clap back. Damn.
But you got to be careful, right? Because if I start calling him names, like he might sue.
He might sue, nigga.
Like I'm just saying, you gotta be careful what you say now. Is tricky, right? So,
see, and the thing is, Rob Markman isn't even one of those that's on the Drake hate train. You know what I'm saying? He literally just reports. He's a reporter, and even when he's speaking about Drake's legal case, he doesn't even get all like. He doesn't get like nasty with his opinion. He just really reports and then says, "Hey, what do y'all think about it?" And to say, come on, Drake, like to say, dog, of course this goof Markman couldn't finish the bar. Free Tory, like, huh? And then as I'll okay, all right, let's continue.
Oh, I dropped my response because it's all jokes. For now. And then you know what happens after that? It becomes a story. Starts to go viral. Different accounts posted. Everybody got their slant. People's taking sides, and you become part of this cycle. So here's my thing, and this is me again.
Huh? Nice. Your socks are beautiful, mama. I love you. All right.
And talking to the regulars on this channel, the folks who subscribe, the folks who show up in the comments, the folk who are helping me build this thing, part of my community, the monthly music club where we got our own Discord. This is for y'all. This is for everybody too, but this is for y'all because y'all been here with me since the beginning. Those of you who regularly show up and we have these conversations. When I speak about music here, when I speak about anything here, I usually try to lead with positivity. To the detriment, it actually pisses some people off that I'm not like more mean, right? When covering the Drake and Kendrick battle.
What did I say, people? I said this. Like, he's literally just a reporter. He doesn't give his opinions, like how we really feel about the damn lawsuit. When we found out this nigga was actually going to sue after the daggone rap battle, this nigga, he kept his opinion to himself. You know what I'm saying? He may have shared it, but it wasn't to the exasperation or the exaggeration or to the excitement is what I guess the word I was trying to say of other people speaking about this. It's like getting mad at a newspaper for reporting the shit that you're doing, nigga. Let's continue.
For example, I called it like I saw it. I try to call it like I see it, balls and strikes. And now I may say I don't like a song. I may say I didn't like a line, or I didn't like an approach, or I didn't like a beat, or I critique things for sure. But I do it my way. I don't call anybody out their name. I don't get disrespectful. I don't make it personal. We've been covering this lawsuit. I've said openly I do not like the lawsuit, but I ain't personalizing against him. Hey, I don't like the action.
I legit say these things before he even says these things. Like that's how you know I've been following this guy's channel. But honestly, it's his character. Like, bruh, he's remained the same, especially when the goof was doing goofy shit.
Hey,
let's continue.
Yeah, I didn't like the song. I didn't like that. Here's why I didn't like it. But I don't make it personal, and that's important to me because there's a lot of that type of content out there.
Facts.
Media personalities dissing artists, really getting into it. Then the back and forth happens. It's actually good for business. It gets clicks. You know what I'm saying? I could have also probably framed this particular video way different. Like if it was just about getting clicks, if it was just about going viral, if it was just about getting the most views, if it was just about trying to juice the moment, right? There's a bunch of different ways I can go about it. It's good for business. And I'm not judging anybody, but that's not what I want to be. That's not what I aim to be. That's not what I wanted this channel to be.
That's commendable.
Now, he lost the battle. Am I crazy for saying that? Am I wrong for saying that? Am I out of bounds? Is that such a wild opinion? He lost the battle, in my opinion. Am I crazy? And I think history will go down and say that 20 years from now, I think we'll still be saying that. Am I crazy for saying that? I think a lawsuit based on lyrics in a rap battle, after a rap battle he participated in, is a bad look. I think it's a bad move. I think it's bad for expression. I think it's bad for hip hop. Now, I also think I get it, man. It sucks. It sucks being on the other end of that. Like, I get it. But the lawsuit just doesn't feel like the right move. Am I crazy for that opinion? And you can go back and watch all these videos. It's basically the same tone. This is how I'm framing it. It's not with venom. It's not with hate. It's not with, like, this is not hate. We critiquing music and the art and the game that we're in and everything that surrounds it. So am I crazy for that? Nah. I told y'all last year that I received a phone call. Y'all know which phone call I'm talking about.
He did.
I never really brought it up again. I just kind of left it. Like, it is what it is. But y'all could choose to believe what you want. You know what I'm saying? But I never lied to y'all. I don't get up here and lie. What do I gain from that? What do I gain from lying to y'all? It's a bunch of shit I could do to get views. And I don't do it. To go even further, when y'all come here, and again, the regulars who come here day in and day out, the A Kings who was the first to comment with the salute on every post, you know what I'm saying? The people who come here day in and day out could attest. This channel is about music or music adjacent stories. Most of the times I try to stay away from anything that isn't that. Maybe you'll find a few examples here or there, but for the most part I stay away, and that's a choice. Again, if this was about getting views, if this was about clout or going viral, it's a ton of things I could talk about that I purposely stay away from. As it relates to Drake, I never did a video about his abs.
Oh, shit.
When that story kind of went viral.
Oh, man.
That had nothing to do with music.
That's true.
I didn't care. I didn't do a video about braids and if he grew his hair out, if it was a wig, if it wasn't, how fat, because I don't care about that. It wasn't about music.
It's about the music.
I didn't do this, whatever was popping off this weekend, the past couple of days, about the family court thing that came out. Even though you can maybe connect that to a Kendrick lyric, I truly don't know. I have enough facts to even speculate. And that's someone's family, so I didn't cover that. I didn't get up here and get in arms, or like in my feelings when, with the Bobby Altoff interview. Like, I don't care. Like, interview who you want to interview with. I actually, when he interviewed with Aiden, if you remember a couple months ago, I actually gave him props. That was when Aiden was like, "Oh, hip hop is dead," and then Drake was like, "Nah, I can never die. It's just in a weird place." I was like, "Yo, shout to him for not falling for that bait, because hip hop's not dead. Yeah, it's a strange time for him, I'm sure. So I get it. So I commented on that restraint that he had. I actually shot him bail on that one. But whatever. That's not even the point. That's not here or there. It's that if it's not about the music, I don't even dive into that. You know what I'm saying? And so I say all of that to y'all to say this. That won't change. For me, that won't change. When you get to a certain age, when you have a certain number of years under your belt, like I'm 20 years into this, 20 plus years, you got to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Know yourself. It's about being comfortable being who you are. And I'm comfortable being me. I'm comfortable with the decisions that I make. I know who I am. And this is me. You know what I'm saying? And you may see moments when I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to figure out how to navigate this new YouTube streamer world, for sure. But that other stuff, the ancillary stuff, you know, the abs, the braids, it's not me. Like I really could care less about it. Like I wouldn't get up here and wax poetic with y'all about it. It's just not me. So that's not going to change. Despite this interaction with Drake, this little back and forth, because to me it was just jokes. Like I'm like, it's just jokes. Like, okay, you got jokes, I got jokes too.
To him it was just jokes, but you know, and I gotta say allegedly with Drake, it was something behind that. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say it's truth in jokes, just like it was truth saying, like, if he said something or call him out his name, he'll sue. It's truth in jokes, right? So I do feel Drake feels that he's a goof, but the thing is, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Rob character has been solid from the time I've been following him, since he's been even through with him reporting on the battle. So to see that, you know what I'm saying, he just taking shots as that. So, you know what I'm saying, it's commendable that he sees it as jokes. But you know, I don't think old buddy does. I feel like it's some underlying enviness, or he doesn't like something that he said. He doesn't like what the newspaper said. It's crazy. Continuing.
So despite the interaction, despite the DM that he sent me last night, that I'm gonna keep that to myself.
I might say, what was the DM?
But despite that, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to act out of character or come up here with an axe to grind. Because this shit is about, to me, this shit is about hip hop. It's about us. It's about all of us. I always talk about hip hop being communal. You know what I'm saying? This channel is nothing without the people who watch it. Your favorite rapper is nothing without the people who listen. And who genuinely and truly support. We need journalists too, and storytellers. Like this is all communal, right? So, and it's about hip hop. It's about us. It's about doing the best that I can to tell the story the right way. I'm not bigger than the culture of hip hop. Neither is he. Neither is Kendrick Lamar. Neither is anyone. Nobody's bigger than this shit. This shit is our shit. This is our shit. It's just gonna be here, and that's the goal. Because this shit, when I grew up in this shit, man. When I was a kid, they used to tell me I was wasting my time. They used to tell me it was a fad. They used to tell me this music wasn't gonna last. Those are those who are my age. Remember, it's not real music. And yo, it's here. We able to make livings off of it. It's dope. We're able to make livings covering it, and it's gonna be a time when I'm going and I'm out of here, and I want this shit to be able to continue on for the next generation. You know what I'm saying? How many young journalists come up to me saying that they study me, or can I give them advice, or I inspire them, or whatever it is. And obviously, as a rapper, he gets that. He inspires millions. Kendrick inspires millions. Jay-Z has inspired millions. You know what I'm saying? But no one person is bigger than the culture of hip hop. That's just what it is. So I'm not going to change. This isn't about me. This isn't about an axe to grind. This is my personal channel, but I don't get up here and make it personal, and I won't. So all y'all watching, you're not always going to agree with me, and I'm not always going to get it right. I'm not perfect. I aim to be unbiased, or at least I try to control my natural biases, but everybody has bias. It's human nature. But my intention is always to tell the story how the story goes. And this isn't ever going to change that. I'm going to keep being me. I'm going to keep, he may not like it. Another artist may not like it. But I'm going to keep being me, man. I think I covered this fairly. I didn't do nothing to that guy. And he's going through some things. So
yeah.
Now we all know what happens next, right?
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of fan accounts, some bots. We know the bots exist, right? They said social media is like, 40% bots, 70%. I forget what the percentage is. Fan accounts, bots. A lot of people trying to bait me, discredit me. Might make up some stories. I already seen a couple. The game is the game. It's 2025. It's the game that we in. But I'm gonna remain myself. I'm gonna get up here and we're gonna keep talking. I'm gonna remain myself. Again, this video was for y'all. It might not be what y'all wanted. This not the clap back maybe that people was looking for. Ooh, get them. But I'm not interested in that. Like in the moment when I responded to that comment, sure. I'm human, man. And like I said, man, you want to snap? I can snap too. You got jokes? I got jokes too.
That was a good comment.
And that's just what it is. That's part of it. But for me, I ain't really tripping over this shit for real. And the Drake, I get it, man. It's a tough time right now, man. It's a crazy time. It's gotta suck. I get it. I get it. It can't. I get it. It don't feel good. I get it. I understand. But this ain't the way.
I'm gonna end it right there. So yeah. As I was speaking, it's crazy how I was really calling it before he even said it. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to show the character of Rob Markman. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's definitely a stand-up journalist, because in this game you have people who aren't, you know what I'm saying, people who don't operate in integrity. But as I listen to him, he's a man literally of integrity. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give his opinion. He's not gonna go too crazy with it on camera. And not saying he's not the same when he's off the camera, but with consistency, you know what I'm saying, the person's consistency as far as how they present themselves, it shows true about their character. So as far as saying, like, I found this comment like crazy. Like, when he had said that about him, I was like, bro, what? Like, not Rob. Like, saying he's goofy, doesn't know just because he, like, as if Drake never messed up on the daggone lyric when he was performing his own lyrics. If he, see, I could have slided the man, but since Rob's taking that high route, I'm gonna take the high route on this video. But you know what I'm saying, as if he hasn't forgotten some of his own lyrics when he's rapping or whatnot. Like, it happens to the best of us. But yeah, that is an influential verse. So, you know what I'm saying, it made sense if he had like somebody in his ear. I don't know if he was wearing one of those earpiece, and the producer was like, okay, wrap that up. So he's giving Tory his moment, but his mind is elsewhere. I get that. But I will say, I did enjoy the clapback, because I didn't even know he had responded saying, if I say something, it'll call somebody out their name, they might sue. Because it's crazy, you got to talk in quotations with this nigga, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't ever know. It's just crazy, man. But yeah, I do respect Rob Markman. I didn't expect it to be one of those bashing videos like, yo, why? You know what I'm saying? Because he could have went crazy with it. And think about it, he didn't even mention what it was that Drake wrote him in the DMs. Like, anybody else would have probably just leaked the DM like, yo, he's saying this and the third, which would make Drake look even wilder and crazier. But, you know what I'm saying? It just goes to show the character. And even then, saying, yeah, it's a weird time, I get it, I ain't gonna come for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like he has all the ammunition when he can, but he ain't gonna carry himself in that way. That's commendable, man. That's all I gotta say is commendable. Commendable is the word of the day, apparently. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all again in these comments. This comment right here was my favorite of the week. Shout out to you, sir. I greatly appreciate it. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, check me out, check out some of my other videos. And you know what I'm saying? I'll catch y'all on the next one. This is the Mightyverse. Deuces, peace.
When's the last time you stopped and breathed? Took the time to acknowledge earth and feel the breeze. Feel the grass between your toes and your feet. Feel the sun on your nose and your cheek. This morning a butterfly was on my shoulder, telling me to slow up. I took it as my ancestors getting closer to me. In the physical realm, I guess, telling me to just breathe and let go of stress. Cause lately I've been feeling like Superman. I bet my Uncle Emmett will understand. For my family, I got this cape on, chasing the green like Draymond. Trying to make lemonade out of life's lemons. But in the midst of doing that, feel like I lost myself. I gotta get back, one with myself.